going to go rumble. And lastly, kick. Holy shit. My PC can handle it. Let's frickin' go. We're on 5 different platforms tonight, guys. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Kick. We're on Rumble. This is episode 2 of Sports Talk, guys. And I'm your host, the ambassador, the whatever you want to call me. I am the theroo802, and I am fired up for this stream, guys. I am stoked to get in here and talk some breaking news and stuff around the NFL. We had 2 major things pop up in the we had 2 major developments in the NFL today. One, partying like it's 2018 again, Odell Beckham Jr. resigns to the Giants on a 1-year deal, and already spotted in Giants practice today, rocking the number 3. Welcome back, Odell Beckham Jr. It's been a long way back for that guy. But if anybody is not familiar with who Odell Beckham is, and you've lived under a rock over the last 10 or so years, let me refresh everybody's memory. Came out of LSU with Jarvis Landry. He was one of the premier top 5, top 10 wide receivers in the league. Basically, when he first came into the league, guys, kind of had a lot of injury issues. Kind of became a little bit of a head case as well. But I will say, I'd be the first to say, welcome back, Odell Beckham Jr. to the NFL, guys. He had a rough go of it. He did win the Super Bowl with the Rams. Played a key role in the Super Bowl for them. But realistically, he's had it rough. He had a lot of injury issues within the last few years. Hey, some of the returning faces, some new faces I see as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody over on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble. It is awesome to see all of you guys as well. This is awesome. We're running on 5 different platforms tonight, guys. It's pretty remarkable. My PC is not as much of a piece of shit than I thought it was. So that's a thumbs up. Let's go. But realistically, guys, good hats off to Odell Beckham Jr. for coming back into the NFL. We'll see if he makes it through training camp and all that stuff. Hopefully, the dude. I'll definitely pray for a clean bill of health for the man. I hope he does. Let me do one thing. There, we shared that to the story, guys. I do have to shout out to some of my everydayers so they give them a little notification that I'm on. If anybody hasn't already, you should definitely check out my latest video. It took me a week to work on it. It was an awesome Kobe Bryant tribute video I made. It took me a lot of editing, it took a lot of work. Let's just put it that way, guys. So I'm very happy to be able to say that I was able to get that done. Like I said, it took me a week to edit the video, and really, like, even I was doing a lot of stuff even today to just get it all put together. The video consisted of past and present of Kobe. Well, not present, but you know what I mean. The past of like the young Kobe, then all the way to his the time that he retired. The Mamba out, of course. You guys should definitely check it out, guys. I really, like I said, I put a lot of work into it. I am just gonna start releasing those videos at least once a week now, where I'm gonna do an edit for each basketball player, do my own personal announcement, like the PA announcer style stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing that, guys. It shall be a fun time. I look forward to it. This episode, we'll see. The plan is to do at least hour and a half, 2 hours for each stream, guys. And key thing, tomorrow night, we can look forward to a co-stream. We're doing the NHL Stanley Cup Game 1 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights. That'll be live for, I believe it's 8 o'clock is the start time for the Stanley Cup Game 1. I got to double check that, and I will definitely let everybody know. I will post something on my story, post something in Reels, all that good stuff, guys. Dude, again, King Master Prophet. Dude, really? You're not funny, dude. And that's how you get when you're a repeat offender of stuff like that, you get blocked. Not gonna take that crap. You want to come in here and be a troll? You'll get blocked. You know, I don't mess around with that crap. So, there's your fair warning. First person just got blocked. That's how you got how you get it. So other things I did want to break down today was the Myles Garrett trade. So let me load up the details on that trade again, because I do very much want to load that up and really like factor in the. So we got Myles Garrett that got traded to the Rams, and how does the other part of that breakdown is how much does that make the Rams a better team? And I would say by a lot. Myles Garrett trade, and to me the trade with Myles Garrett was kind of, out of the left field, guys. It's kind of odd. I was really not expecting it. So the trade, here it is. So the breakdown, you get Rams will receive Myles Garrett, and they gave up Jared Verse, a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick. Basically, my guess is that because my guess with that whole trade would be if the Browns are getting rid of him, the new coaching staff had no idea whether they really wanted to deal with him. And probably also they realize they're kind of fucked right now anyways. Let's just keep it very blunt. They are kind of screwed because their Deshaun Watson situation blew up in their face. So Shedeur Sanders, regardless of whether you're on the bandwagon or not, isn't going to win them a Super Bowl right now. Isn't going to get them to the playoffs. So, realistically, if you're the Browns, it made the most sense to trade him away and get some draft capital. But I was kind of surprised in a lot of ways still. Just because, dude, you're giving up the reigning defensive player of the year. I also expected them to get a little bit more, considering the guy just did break the sacks record. But, like, let's see what it does to Cleveland financially. We'll quickly look this up because some of the stuff I haven't been able to do because I've been working on my videos so much today. So it looks like, ouch. So you're basically saying if you're the Browns, you were willing to eat 15.3 million this year and 24.9 million next year. So that means you're officially probably punting this year and next year, more than likely. The Browns are probably not going to be any good the next couple of years, is what they're trying to say. They're trying to do a full rebuild under maybe with Shador as their quarterback. It'd be interesting to see what the Browns do from here on out. In addition to the dead money, the Browns will experience cap savings of 8.14 million and 2.8 million the following year. So, suck. Who suck? Welcome. Yeah, you're not wrong. The Browns do suck. I still cannot believe that. You're willing to punt and say 15.3 million is a dead cap for next season. Or I should say this upcoming season. And then you're eating another 25 million basically. 24.9 million. Yeah, that's still I'm gonna call it out as it is. 25 million, guys. That is a lot of money to just punt on the season. And you're kicking out the reigning defensive player of the year. Guy who just broke the sacks record. Though, realistically, though, he also was probably at his all-time high for value at that moment in time. You got to look at the other flip of the coin. And I'm assuming they took that offer from the Rams because I don't think there was anybody else that was willing to bid that kind of money. Or maybe they pulled a Nico Harrison. They didn't even bother shopping him around like they did with Luka Doncic. Welcome, everybody. I see some new faces. I got 5 different platforms open. We are streaming on 5 different platforms tonight, guys. But let's go ahead and look at the Browns cap sheet for today after their debacle of a cap situation right now. Let's see. As of over the cap, you have your top executive, Andrew Berry. So you got Watson. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Dude. Love FC Barcelona. They're my guys. Hey, AZ, how you doing, man? So we're breaking down the Myles Garrett trade and how much of idiots the Browns are right now. You want to join in and talk about it? Appreciate the likes, brother. Thank you. So we got... looking at the Browns cap sheet right now, guys, in which, hey, good news. I will be... the cool part I am really excited for, AZ. I will have my stream key here in a matter of days. So, for hopefully, keyword hopefully, I will have it before NBA Finals Game 1. I am very much... that is the goal right now. They said it takes 2 to 3 days. So, applied for it yesterday, I think. So hopefully I'll get it tomorrow. If I get it tomorrow, then I'll be able to stream with the scoreboard overlay right here on TikTok as well, and I'm looking forward to being able to do that. I'm talking about... Oh, you're rooting for the Knicks, though? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, man. But as I was going to say, looking at the Browns cap sheet right now, guys, so Watson... Dude, they must be kicking themselves so much in the ass right now. Looking at... They would eat a $127 million cap hit with Deshaun Watson if they were to let him go. And that's regardless if they trade him or they cut him. But here's the other thing. If they decide to cut him after June 1st, which today is June 1st, guys, he would only be a $40 million cap hit after June 1st. So we got to keep that into account. That if, say, Watson is nowhere near being the guy, say, once they get into training camp and once they get into preseason, I would not be surprised, since they were willing to take a $25 million cap hit with, and another $14 million cap hit with Garrett. Because let me see here. Yeah, Myles Garrett. Oh, never mind. This year they're taking a $21.3 million cap hit for this season. They have a lot of dead money on their books. Holy shit. That is wild. They have 116 million. They have over 116. Damn. 116 million in fucking dead money? That's when you know you suck as a franchise. Holy crap. That's wild to me. That's actually wild. How, dude, that is, dude, yeah, no, you can definitely say they are not going to be cutting Watson then. They will, dude, if they cut Watson at that point, they'd be sitting at $160 million in dead cap. That is actually crazy. That's dysfunction at its finest. They have about $18 million in cap space right now. But as time goes on, how is next year Watson an $86 million cap hit, or dead money, after he would only be a $40 million? Oh, it's probably, yeah, okay. Sign-on bonuses. That's why. Had to think about, I had to check that for a second. I'm like, because his base salary is void. He's basically making nothing next season. He just makes a sign-on bonus. He gets $34 million in cap sign-on bonus. But he's still at $86 million in dead money. Yeah, no, he's pretty much tied to the Browns, at least for the next 2 years. They're probably going to eat that contract and see if he can relatively perform up to that level. But what really surprises me about that is, like, Jerry Jeudy's not getting any younger, dude. He's 27 years old, man. And he's going to be a free agent here. Not this year, not next, but 2028, he will become a free agent. So, if you're the Browns, dude, you guys are going to have to speed up that whole process. Man, I feel bad for Quincy Williams. Quincy Williams went over there from the Jets. Dude, I'm gonna miss him this year, man. He was so fun to watch the last couple of years. But yeah, they're kind of fucked. They're not kinda. They are. So now with that move happening, and we're going to go over to the Rams now. Let's see how their books are looking now with probably a absolute favorite to win the Super Bowl now. You got Myles Garrett, that's his base salary because of the trade. He is only making 1.3 million this year from the Rams. That's actually wild, dude. And he has a prorated bonus of 5.8 million, guys. That's actually crazy. And then he has a roster bonus per game of 1 million. Total guaranteed salary of 31.5 million, but keep in mind, he is not getting paid. Most of that contract money is already getting paid out by the Browns. That's why they have a nearly $25 million cap hit for this season, guys. So, and as for Devontae Adams is only making 18 million base salary. Stafford's only making 16 million, making a $22.6 million sign-on bonus. The Rams are definitely poised to be one of the best teams in football, say even top 5, adding Myles Garrett there now. But that was a pretty crazy move for the Rams. The Rams have always been known as the team to go all in. So, kudos to them for going all in once again. And just to go look over at, do they have Odell's cap number set up yet? Or is he just making league minimum? They do not have him set up in the system yet on over the cap. Let's see if we can find out Odell's contract. Odell Giants contract. There is no. What are the financial details? They have not been disclosed yet. The Giants are currently facing a tight salary cap situation which may affect the terms of any potential contract. Okay, so in that case, guys, more than likely he's making league minimum. At 33 years old, with Neighbors potentially not being able to play, yeah, they only have a $10 million cap space. So he's probably only making maybe 3-5 million, maybe. But the Giants should definitely be a better team this upcoming season. Hopefully Neighbors comes back, and I hope he's the same player. You got a 23-year-old Neighbors. As of right now, he is making a $1 million base salary, a $4 million sign-on bonus, and he made a $2.3 million roster bonus. So, in overall, like guaranteed salary, making about 3.4 million, cap number of 7.9 million, guys. Definitely a bargain for what he did in his rookie year. But let's see. So as we were talking about those big moves, guys, Other than that, for the NFL, there hasn't been a lot of stuff going on now, guys. Gotta say, there hasn't been a lot going on since we did. Um, we're in that quiet moment in sports right now, guys, where realistically there's not a lot going on. You're in a kind of a quiet point because the you don't have the NFL doing anything right now. Those two moves today were the biggest news. Basketball, we don't have anything going on until Wednesday. And what's up, bro?
How long do you plan on streaming tonight?
Why? What's up?
Because you're low-key loud as fuck, and Marie has to wake up at 3 in the morning. It's just annoying because every single night you keep her up because you're so fucking loud. If you want, you can use the studio. It's just frustrating because you stream every single night and Marie's just trying to sleep.
Okay.
But like I said, if you want, you can use the studio. It's just...
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I almost lost that fucking thing. That was almost bad. I almost took that right upside the head. Hang on for a second, guys. I'm gonna have to fix this so I don't... Okay. So we're probably gonna end up cutting this a little short tonight, guys, because don't feel like pissing anybody off. So, is what it is. But so as I was saying, this is a weird point in the year where there's not a lot going on sports wise until we get to tomorrow night and we get Wednesday night where you got the Stanley Cup and you got the NBA Finals, guys. Looking forward to both. We'll be doing streams for both. And tomorrow night will be fun because I will be co-streaming. That I very much looking forward to. It'll be awesome to have somebody else to co-stream with me on the hockey. But also the cool part about the hockey is potentially might have a third person to join us for the stream as well. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Potentially one of our viewers, King James, will be joining us for the hockey one. How you doing, Tyler? Noticed you popped in here, broski. How you doing, man? Did you check out that video I posted, man? Hey, I appreciate the like, brother. Thank you. Or is that later? It's tomorrow. Yeah, Great Cat. Tomorrow is the Stanley Cup, and we are going to be doing that. We're doing that stream tomorrow night. We're going to be doing possibly a 3-person stream for that. It's going to be fun. Really looking forward to that. Potentially, so the 3-person part of it is probably going to be up here on TikTok, but no. So there's still an off day for both. June 3rd is the start of the NBA Finals, and June 2nd is the start of the Stanley Cup. If there's any sort of sports thing going on tonight, it'd be WWE, if anything. Jen, welcome, my friend. One of my everydayers. I appreciate you for popping in too. And Grey Cat, one of my everydayers as well. So again, guys, I am gonna cut this to a 1-hour stream. Appreciate you. Unfortunately, not trying to piss anybody off, so I'm gonna, because I got a big mouth. I'm well aware of that. Very much have a big mouth. I don't know how to shut the fuck up sometimes. So not gonna bitch, not gonna complain. We're just gonna focus and we're gonna have fun. That's what the streams are about. So 9 o'clock will be the end of the stream for the night, guys. So and then we will pick things up back up where we left off tomorrow. So, and potentially might have to move the setup because, again, matter of not trying to piss people off because other people are trying to sleep, because that's what happens when you live with people. That's what it comes down to, guys. When you live with other people, you gotta be able to coexist. And if you, it, so when somebody is trying to sleep, I try my best not to be loud, but I'm raw, I'm authentic, guys. I can't, and like I said, I have a big mouth. So what can I say? So, but it's fun nonetheless. Still, like like I said, so I might potentially have a different room to be set up in for tomorrow night's stream, because you know how I am, guys. When we got some sports action going on, whether it's the Stanley Cup or the NBA Finals, I'm gonna be loud as shit. Appreciate the likes, guys. We're up to 615 likes here, and appreciate the everydayers on YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, Kick. We are actually back on Kick for the first time tonight. Hadn't been streaming on Kick. Now we're back on Kick. Same deal for tomorrow night's stream. We're gonna be loaded up on all 5 again. Once I am able to stream from my computer with OBS on TikTok, though, guys, all the platform, I probably will not be doing all 6, or I mean all 5 on I probably won't be doing all 5 on the PC. Only reason why I say that is because I don't want to blow up my PC. So, Kick Kick will probably be the one that gets the least priority, and we'll just export videos over to Kick. Just trying to save my PC a little bit. It might very well end up being the same thing with Rumble as well, guys. I don't know. Just trying to save my CPU a little bit, because it is a little bit of an older PC, guys. It ain't no spring chicken. This thing was brand new when I was in high school. It is not. It's definitely far from being, the youngest PC out there. Eventually, I look to upgrade it and get some much needed upgrades to the PC, so it runs a lot better. So, look forward to doing that. But rocking the FC Barcelona jersey in anticipation of the World Cup. I'm thinking, we'll see. I'll be putting out a poll on my stories, and also on my in Reels and in TikTok and all that. Be posting, asking everybody, what do you guys think? Should we do some World Cup coverage? Only happens every couple years. But isn't it every 4 years? I think. Yeah, I think it's every 4 years, the World Cup. So, I would not mind doing the World Cup. But I probably only follow a couple teams. Probably follow Argentina because I love Messi. And I probably follow the United States. Maybe Brazil? We'll see. A lot of it depends on if basically it all depends on how quickly the US gets knocked out. I noticed that their group is pretty tame, and I noticed that there's a lot more teams this year from the way somebody made me understand it. So I look forward to that, potentially doing soccer, doing the World Cup. We're gonna stay pretty busy here on this channel, guys. Between all the channels, we're gonna try to stay pretty busy. Especially, like I said, I'm gonna do those spotlight videos like I did with the Kobe video. The Kobe video is going to be the starter. Then I'm gonna have just to name off some players, Michael Jordan. And it's not just gonna be basketball either. I'm gonna do some spotlights for football players as well. But the way you guys, if you guys do check out that Kobe Bryant video, it's on my TikTok and my Instagram. Eventually, all these videos are gonna end up getting posted to YouTube and Twitch, guys. I've been focusing on those and trying to bring people to my live streams, quite frankly. Because the live streams, let's face it, I do bring the fire and I do bring the intensity and that uncut, raw, authentic fire. Because that's what I like to do. I like to bring the energy. I like to get everybody hyped up. Get everybody happy. Like, happy to watch sports together. It's what it comes down to. We're here to have fun. The streams are supposed to be fun, and that's the way I do it. So, but when it comes to other sports talk topics, I am also working on building a salary cap sheet for the Lakers. So I'm starting to learn how to do spreadsheets again. I haven't touched spreadsheets since I was in high school, guys. And those are key things when it comes to learning the salary cap. I really think that, like, to be honest, I really think the whole salary cap thing, is one of my favorite things about sports. I could do it for football. I could do it for basketball. There's no point in doing it for baseball because there is no salary cap. Hockey, I don't really understand their salary cap at the moment, and I don't understand the market as well as I do football and baseball. I mean, football and basketball. And baseball, it seems like any star player is getting paid at least 300 plus million. And if you're not, it's usually because you're signing early and giving your team more financial flexibility. Because a lot of teams don't have the money because they're a small market team and they don't make a lot of money. So, we are about T-minus 15 minutes away from the end of our stream tonight, guys. I will say, if you guys do like the content that I post, you got me on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, Kick, Insta. All my videos are on those platforms, guys. I'm live streaming on 5 different ones tonight. So, eventually, I think I'm gonna figure out how to soundproof my damn door. If that's even possible. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna do some research probably tonight after I get off this stream. How the fuck do I soundproof my door? Because I think that's be the biggest thing to solve my me being a loudmouth. Oh, maybe I can even look that up now. How to soundproof door. I'm dumb. I can't believe I'm actually looking this up. So, corridor, which is denser and provides better sound insulation than the hollow corridors. Additionally, you can use weather stripping to seal gaps around the door and apply mass-loaded vinyl for added sound blocking. Okay, well, I'm not going to put seal gaps on the bottom of my door. So, probably not. We're probably not doing that. So, we'll probably, maybe I'll put a blanket over the door. Maybe that will help a little bit. But like I said, back to actual sports talk for the remaining of this. I was just being stupid there for a little bit, guys. Hey, Double P, I appreciate the like, man. Thank you. Let me let me give a follow. Anybody that pops in here and gives a like, I always try to hit them with a with a follow. So much appreciated for tuning in, even if you're only in here for a few minutes. I appreciate it. I do. I am very thankful for that. So, because realistically, nobody here has to take 5 minutes out of their day for you for any of your streams, and when people do, if you aren't the person to be thankful and show appreciation for people, then quite frankly, you're not going to make it as a content creator. It's just the God's honest truth. You need to be able to register that, hey, you know what, a lot of people don't want to just sit in a stream all the time, or you need to be able to register that some people are not going to like what you post or not like what you say, and that's okay too. Realistically, people, when they do take time out of their day just to watch you, like I said, you have to show appreciation. You got to be thankful for those people, because there is thousands and thousands more of me's out there that are doing the same exact thing that I'm doing, guys. So if people, that's why appreciation, thanks, and also if you really like what you do with the whole streaming, don't half-ass it. Your people will notice it. That's why I stream every day, because I'm not half-assing it. I'm gonna go away with it. Go 100, or I don't do it at all. So if I don't go 100, well, what's the point? You're not giving it your all. So, what the hell is that noise? That was weird. Had a weird sound there. Anyways, we're getting close. Checking out the, oh, again, you guys should definitely check out the TikTok video I just posted today. I posted a Kobe Bryant tribute video, and it was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was proud of the work that I did on the video, and unfortunately, some people probably ain't gonna sit through and watch it because it's 2 minutes long. Oh, wow. Is this true? Wow. The Miz might be walking away from WWE. Damn. The cursive era of NBA Finals logos. Dude, I gotta say, those logos were sick. But, oh, man. Kind of ran out of things to talk about. It's kind of a weird time, like I said. We'll say, like I said to you guys last night, hot take was that Giannis is gonna be a Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that's the move. I I see the Thunder making that move, and the only reason why I say that is because, oh shit, I forgot. We got one more move that we gotta talk about. Oh, it's because I didn't want to talk about it. I forgot. That's why. AJ Brown going to the Patriots. I'm not a Patriots fan, guys. Let's not. So I was not too happy about it. Was definitely not too happy about it that AJ Brown went to the Patriots. But I will say, I definitely feel like the Eagles won that trade in a lot of ways. Trading away a 32-year-old wide receiver in AJ Brown and getting a first round pick in return. Like, let's break down that trade really quick, actually, before we get off of the stream for the night. So that trade was, so you had a first round pick from the that the Eagles got. Didn't they get another trade? I mean, didn't they get something else? Let me double check this guy. Yep. So, the trade will become official as of tomorrow. So they will acquire. The Patriots will acquire AJ Brown, and they give up a first round pick for not this year, but the following year, and a fifth round pick for 2027. That is interesting. But also at the same time, that's I think that's a win for the Eagles. You got a guy who more than likely didn't want to be there anymore. You get a first round pick, which again, any draft pick is pretty much a lottery pick. You don't know what you're gonna get, guys. So, but I really think that's if you're both, it's gonna benefit both teams. Let's face it. AJ Brown's still a really good wide receiver, and the Patriots definitely need help at wide receiver with the loss of Stephon Diggs from him being a dumbass. So, realistically, I think that was a good trade for the Patriots, and I think that was a good trade for the Eagles, guys. Definitely would say both teams won the trade. Patriots more in the short term, Eagles more in the long term, because they did get a first round pick out of New England, which I don't even think they were picked to even get a first round pick out of New England after that whole ordeal. I know I wouldn't have guessed that they'd get a first round pick. Again, you're trading for a guy who's pretty sure he's going to be in his age 32 season, guys. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. He's 28, never mind. So, damn, I thought he was a little bit older. He's younger than me? Damn. So, all right. They were able to get a 28-year-old wide receiver at, with a first round pick for 2 years in advance, plus a fifth round pick for next draft. Like, that's actually kind of wild. I'm actually kind of surprised. He's 28 years old, so you're gonna get probably another 3 to 4 years out of him that are high level. Why did I think he was 32 for some weird ass reason? Damn, I feel like an idiot right now. No way, this is something I didn't know. He was selected in the 2016 MLB draft. He signed with the Padres, which prevented him from playing college baseball at Ole Miss, but he was still eligible to play football. Brown participated in extended spring training with the Padres after his freshman and sophomore years at Ole Miss. At Ole Miss, he majored in general studies with emphasis in education, journalism, and legal studies. So but then he played in 2016 in football. He started and recorded 2 receptions for 48 yards against Wofford as a true freshman in 2016. He did not play very much um, until he got to be his 2017-2018 seasons. That's crazy. The junior year he was shared with future NFL Pro Bowler DK Metcalf. I forgot about that. Kind of forget he went to Ole Miss. And he's back rocking the red and blue again. Hey, I got a like. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Much appreciated. But oh, my TV's trying to shut off on me. No. All right. We are closing in on the 1 hour mark, guys. Sorry to keep it short tonight. Again, I don't feel like pissing anybody off. So, do appreciate everybody. I am thankful for I'm thankful for everybody that pops in. I'm thankful for everybody that shows up. And thank you for all the support and the love, guys. You guys are all amazing. All the new people, all the everydayers, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys very much. So we are hitting that 1 hour mark, guys. I just want to say God bless. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for Stanley Cup Finals Game 1 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights, guys. Jesus. Anyways, God bless. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. And again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to all my everydayers. You guys are amazing. You guys make it fun for me. I appreciate it. Good night. God bless. Peace out. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm the theroo802, and I will say thankful to everybody that showed up tonight for the stream. Sorry I had to cut it a little short tonight. As I explained in my stream, I don't live by myself, and I gotta worry about being too loud. So it is what it is. still glad that I got to spend as much time as I did with you guys tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night for Stanley Cup Finals Game 1. Gonna be doing a co-stream on that. Really look forward to that. Carolina versus Vegas for the Stanley Cup, and then Wednesday night is gonna be, of course, NBA Finals Game 1 between the New York Knickerbockers and the San Antonio Spurs. Let's go! Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. God bless and sleep well. Peace out, guys. Thank you again. Oh shit. My bad. Yo, I kind of forgot that I was still on my still on this part of the stream. So I actually have to get off the stream for the night, cuz I can't stream right now because I'm keeping people awake. So because I got a big fucking mouth. So I I did 1 hour on the stream, and then I'll be back tomorrow for the hockey, guys. So thank you for thank you for freaking shouting out to me though, Justin. I didn't. I know, man. I'm sorry, brother. Anyways, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night. I got off of TikTok and I was making appreciation videos, so my bad. Peace out, everybody. God bless. Sleep well, everyone.